POC Network here at CES 2022, and we're here with Jasco at the Z-Wave Alliance booth, and this is Matthew. How you doing, Matthew?
Doing good.
Good. And we were actually just talking, Jasco's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Over the break and everything. A lot of people had a lot of free time, and smart home is definitely high up there on the list for everyone, it sounds like.
Yeah, so I think everyone was just trying to get those projects out of the way, the things that they like to do. You know, making their house smart is definitely one of those things, make it easier on them, save energy.
Yep.
You know, all the things that smart home has to offer. So it's very good for us.
And it's getting easier and easier thanks to technology like Z-Wave and the upcoming Matter and everything else. It's just, why not jump into smart home? It's affordable, it's a lot more user-friendly than it used to be.
Absolutely.
And it's getting even more powerful because you're updating some of your old, or not, well, I don't call it your old devices, your current devices, you're
Sure.
updating to make them better.
Yeah, so for instance, we do primarily lighting devices. So these are going to be things, in-wall switches, plug-ins, smart plugs, as most people call them, occupancy devices that turn on when motion is detected, turn off when motion is not detected. So we're really taking that and we're saying, you know, we need to refresh it. We need to make it the best thing that people can buy now. So it's been a really good seller for us in the past. We're doing things like adding, changeable LEDs so they can change color and they can identify them better. Things that, for instance, you can do like a three-way switch where you use your standard three-way switch so you can get into it a little bit cheaper than having to replace it with an add-on switch. One of our big things is our auto line load detection, where specifically you can connect your power and your load for the light. It doesn't matter which one. It'll auto-detect for you. You don't have to worry about it.
And that's actually pretty cool because a lot of people, you know, they're not as confident playing with wiring like that, you know, and at the same time, if they understood that all they needed to do, you know, is just shut off a breaker, and as long as they match, you know, it depends on what they're wiring up. If it's something as simple as just two wires that they have to worry about, the other two are just, you know, the ground's obvious, neutral's going to be obvious, you know, but people get the live load confused all the time. If they knew that they didn't have to worry about that anymore, that'd be huge. Now more people are going to be trying this.
Yeah,
just remember to turn off the breaker, please.
Absolutely. Don't play with that.
Yeah.
and we did that for a couple of reasons, like not only just for the consumer, but we have a good business with installers as well. And the number one thing that electricians complain about is they've got to go back, turn on the power, they've got to test for which one's hot, which one's the load, then they've got to go turn it back off, then come back. It's just like all that back and forth.
Yep.
Where all you have to do is turn it off once, take the two blacks most of the time, connect it in, and you're good to go. I've
complained about the same because everything in my house is automated. Everything's Z-Wave, Zigbee, all sorts of things all brought together, and it's a mess, you know, but every single time I'm going to update an outlet or a light switch or anything like that, I'm constantly having to go back and forth.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes the way they build these homes, the wires don't always match the colors they're supposed to be. I found out about that because they're saving on the Romex cables and everything.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you know, we can just borrow the neutral off of this and use that as a live wire on both ends, you know, but they don't tape it off or anything like that. So
or spare wire on the truck that they can use or whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. You know, so stuff like this does make life easier, and it's nice to see this.
Yeah, we're very proud of it. We've been in the industry for almost 15, 20 years, and we've just taken everything that we've heard from the customer, and we just want to make sure that we do the best user experience, the best install experience that we possibly can.
Absolutely. And are these are coming out soon, or?
Yes, actually, these are going to be available towards the end of Q1, so March, April timeframe.
Perfect.
You'll be able to find them on Amazon under a Brighton brand, also our Ultra Pro brand, and our Jasco Pro Series brand.
Perfect. So there's not a long wait for this. This is coming out very shortly.
Very soon.
That's cool. So definitely, for more information about this, our viewers are going to want to go to Jasco's website, or Amazon or anywhere else, because you can find these products everywhere.
Absolutely. Buyjasco.com for our personal website. We're available on Amazon under Ultra Pro and Brighton. And then we have our installers and our builder program with Jasco Pro Series.
Perfect. So definitely, you know, consider some of these, especially now that they're upgrading everything to the upgraded 700 series in the Z-Wave protocol. There's a lot to really to consider there, because that's important in terms of range, security, and everything else. You know, but this, just the user friendliness here, is absolutely fantastic. Again, it is great to see this, you know, because it's going to drive more people into the smart home environment. So definitely go check them out. We'll also have some links in the description below to make it easier to find some of this stuff. And Matthew, thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.